All right, here is Jax and Zico. Jax is off leash with Zico here. I introduced them right before this video. We took a few steps to make sure it was going to go safely, and everything worked out great. Jax came Thursday afternoon, and today is Tuesday, so he hasn't been here long. He's been off leash a couple days with me, and recall is great. I make sure everything is safe, and I just want to mention something here, that the videos that I post, most of them are for the owners of the dogs, to see their dogs, because they really like to see their dogs. They miss them, and they want to see the progression. They want to see what I'm doing with them, and it's clear when these dogs come to me, like Jax was explosively reactive to dogs and stuff like that. And I have him off leash already in a few days. Some people complain and they want my videos, they want me to teach them how to train a dog, and they want this step-by-step stuff, and they don't get it. I don't teach how to train dogs in my videos. First of all, it's much more than I could ever explain in videos like this. And most of the dogs that I handle, that I own, and that I train, behavioral problems, aggression, and stuff like that. And I honestly think it's really irresponsible for people to try to teach how to deal with those kinds of dogs in videos on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and stuff like that. If it was that easy to do, I wouldn't charge anybody any money. It takes skill. It takes years. You're not going to watch a video that I put out with some explanation and then go do something with a dog. You're going to get yourself in trouble. Even like when I teach recalls and stuff, and you see how fast I get it. I post over and over again. You see the dogs, how in a few sessions, 2 sessions, 3 sessions, they're off leash, and you see we're right by the street here and stuff, and there's cars. I have a lot of skill at this. I know how to do this. I've done this with a lot of dogs. I'm not going to give some step by step that takes more than a step by step to do. It takes the ability. There's a lot of art involved, and some people are going to go out and try to get this done. And Ivan Balabanov, he talks about this, that everyone's always in a race, and one person trains a dog in 2 weeks. One person trains a dog, well, I can do that in a week. Well, I can do that in 2 days. And when I talk about the recall that I get in 2, 3, 4 sessions, I don't do that to try to say that anybody else can do it or that I'm so good. I'm just saying what happened, and it's more about the methods Ivan taught me. And when you understand them, and when you're good at them, and when you practice them and you master them, what you can do with even difficult dogs. It's not for me to repeat on here so that you're going to get a bastardized understanding and try to go out and do it with a dog. That's not the way to learn this stuff. And multiply that by 1,000 if you want to deal with dogs, behavioral stuff, aggression and that kinds of stuff. All dogs are individual, and I have to adapt what I do to each individual dog. And now don't misconstrue that, because adaptation to an individual dog doesn't mean you violate the laws of classical conditioning and all of these things. There's right and wrong ways to do things, and saying that a dog is individual doesn't mean you can do whatever the hell you want to do. So you have to master the basics, and then you adapt it to that individual dog, and then you really make it work, right? It's like when you play an instrument, you play guitar, and you learn the chords, and then after that, things take on a whole new meaning when you're just adapting. You know what I mean? But you're still, you don't violate the chords, right? You know what I mean? I don't play guitar. I've played a ton of sports and, jujitsu. Like you have to learn the fundamentals. Wrestling, boxing, you learn the fundamentals before you go off and do something else. And your adaptations don't violate the fundamentals of wrestling, jiu-jitsu, and boxing and stuff like that. That's not the way it works. So, go watch Mike Tyson fight and have him explain how to throw a jab, cross, uppercut, and hook, and how to move your head, and then go pick a fight with somebody, and you're going to get killed, right? And that's what people do training dogs on the internet. Even if they know what they're talking about, and a lot of them don't, but even if they do, they're going to say something like that, and you're going to go pick a fight, and you're going to get beat up, So it's I'm not here to teach you how to train dogs. I'm here to show you the results, what happens, and really this is the owners can watch their dog here. So Jax and Zico.